people, I dey agree to now. I'm still your sister, Princess Chinwe Nnamoko. Mkpolomandi Igbo, n'Igbo niile gbaa gburugburu. Today I really want us to talk about why do we get married? Why we get married? So many people marry for so many reasons. Do you marry for love? Do you marry for money? Do you marry for sex? Do you marry for companionship? Do you marry for the bond you have with the guy that you want to say, yes, I do too? Why do you get married? Because the reasons why we get married determines how far we go with our marriages. If you marry for love, chances are that you are going to last a longer time in your marriage, in your relationship, in your union with your man. But love is still not the basis for a long-lasting marriage. But there are chances that when you love each other and you married for love and companionship, you guys are really going to go a longer way than one who married for material things. Do you marry for money? Okay, he has money. He pampers you a lot with money. He gives you a lot of money. What happens when the money is no longer there and you are now Mrs. Him with no money? Will you pack your things and go? Will you leave the marriage and your children if children are already involved because there is no money? Or will you turn yourself to a witch and start attacking everybody in the house like a lion just because there is no more money? Do you marry for sex? He fucks you well. He sucks you well. He satisfies you well. Do not forget, a time may come when that strength and agility that he has, you think that he does this and he does that, may not be there. And when he loses all interest, or when he loses all his strength to satisfy you the way he used to, will you run away from the marriage? Will you seek another partner? Do you really know what you were going into? Why did you marry him? Because if you are able to answer the reason why you are entering that man's home, if you are able to answer, sit down and ask yourself that question and answer it sincerely, it will help you along the way to really choose what you want in your life. Do you want to marry him for security? Because it is believed that a man, when you are married, it is believed that you are now secured. Nobody will insult you again, being that you are now Mrs. So and Mrs. That and Mrs. This. Do you want to marry for the change of name only? Do you want to marry for the security that marriage promises? What if you marry and finally the man is not able to give you that security that you require? What happens? Will you kill him? Will you run away? These are some questions you should ask yourself. The person you want to marry and you want to say I do together to start a bond with, how well do you trust each other? How well do you know each other? How well do you understand him or her? Do you really know what he can do at the next minute? Do you know the level of his anger? How deep is his anger when he's really, really so angry? What can he do and what can he not do? How venomous is that anger? Do you know how he treats his issues? Do you really know him? Do you trust his judgments? My dear, if you do not trust him, I suggest you don't even try to bother yourself with that relationship, because trust is the number one basis of a lasting relationships. When there is no trust, there is no relationships. How well do you know him? How well do you trust him? And finally, I want you to sit down before you say I do to that man and ask yourself, why do you love this man? Why do you want to marry this man? If you are able to give yourself an answer that this is why I love him, then you don't love him. Because you cannot know the reason why you love one. Some people love madmen and they don't know the reason why they love them. If you have a particular reason why you love somebody, my dear, you do not love the person. Because that time, if I feature, you will no longer stand in that relationships. How well is your patience? Because you are going to really take a lot of shits for you to keep your home. How well are you prepared to stop someone, sacrifice a bit of your happiness to accommodate him, or him sacrificing a bit of his to accommodate yours? Because you guys are not the same. Yeah, you have to really sacrifice a lot of things to really be together. You that wants to marry for the sake that everybody is getting married, how well can you protect your wife? You that wants to marry because she has a very nice physique, you want to colonize her so that people will now know, you are the husband of this beautiful maiden. Do you promise to take care of her? Do you promise to maintain that figure that you are so dying for? Do you promise to help her achieve her dreams if she is an ambitious one? If you cannot do all those things, please do not destroy her life. Let her be someone that cherishes her and will contribute to her dreams, to help her dreams come true, will come her way. Think about it before you kneel in a store in front of people to propose to her. Think about it before you say I do when he's kneeling with that diamond ring asking you to marry him. Think about it so that you will not marry today and run off tomorrow. I remain me, your beautiful sister, Princess Chinwe Nnamuukwu, Mkpoloma ndị Igbo niile gbanwere. Ụtọ nwa daa di ya, ada dị ọra mma n'obodo ụfọdụ. Ekene m.